Woo, mama! JDG versus Top Esports. Oriana, Casio. What will the third ban be? Ash, Seraphine available. Karma available. A little Javan available. Ash ban. Alright, Rise Rumble. Could this be a Vi lock-in for Tian? Tian Vi is fucking delicious. But I think Javan is also really high prior in the spot. Lee! Lee! I think an easy birdie. Does HongQ play Anivia? HongQ Anivia. I don't think I've seen him play Anivia. He played it once and lost. Okay. Maybe it's not on the radar for him. Vi. Why are you doing this? Could be a Talia lock-in as well for HongQ. He likes Talia. Ari instead of Talia. Okay. It's like Ari is a weaker champion, but it's a stylistic choice. Now I can't help but think about Tony, the sign guy. Bossman, as the next coach, can explain how to VOD review, what to look for. Just you have to look for inefficiencies, you know. Where's time waste? Where's resource waste? It could be as simple as a click to a bigger decision. You can go through things as a fine-tooth comb or not. But an additional thing is, right, like if you're starting from zero, right, if you're starting from zero and you don't have the knowledge, right, then the best thing that you can do is to copy and replicate. Best thing you can do, copy, replicate. Your team, you notice you're playing the game and you're losing lane phase, playing Ambassador versus Rumble every time, and you don't understand why the champion is doing well. Alright, look at what you pull up solo queue, Google Ambassador versus Rumble Challenger, and then you look at Ambassador POV and you see what they do, and then you copy, and then you try to understand why it doesn't work, and then you move from there. It's way easier. It's kind of like going to the library and learning from books, you know. It's like there's no reason to fucking reinvent electricity or some shit, you know. Like there are things that have already been done, and I think usually in VOD reviewing it's way better to isolate. Like it's way better to isolate than to do like some overarching overview, you know. It's like if you're reviewing with your team or whatever, you think, oh, I think Genji team fighting is really good. Let's see what they do. And then your eye says, oh, look, this is a pattern that I saw. Why are they doing this? Oh, it makes sense because they are creating a concave here, which means that they have a crossfire on the same angle and they always kite back on key abilities. See here, everyone moves back when Syndra is on cooldown, right? Like these are details that you can look for and then you can apply them yourself. And then when you are comfortable enough knowledge-wise, you will notice like your own inefficiencies and so forth. Just like, if you start from a point where you don't know, look at what goes wrong for your team, copy from other teams, apply it to yourself. When it doesn't work, pay attention to why, add details, and redo. The best thing you can do as a coach for a team is to isolate one thing and focus and hammer in on that. Alright, I didn't talk too much about the draft, but I do think that JDZ's draft is just better. I think that Top Esports draft requires them to do too much damage in the early game. I think that even 5k goal behind, I think that red side team comp can win. That's my angle. La Jing dong. Alright, let me see blood. I want to see blood. I do think JDG is gonna win here though. Plain and simple. I think JDG will win. Top Esports needs to really snowball early game and try to get Ambassador ahead. But I think that JDG's draft is one of those drafts that just... it's one of those drafts that even the 3k goal behind, 4k goal behind, they can like CC chain Lucian, one-shot him and win, you know. Oh no! Tian missed! Oh, Tian is dizzy, bro. Oh, he's checking now finally. Okay, well, Junjia is stalling time to get his smite back up. Here's fengyue as well, backing up. Junjia getting bullied. Ooh. That's the smite from Junjia. Massive win for Junjia. Look how much time Milio invested as well. Massive time invested from Milio, and Lucian is just 1v2ing. ZUIAN can't get so much breathing room over this. JackeyLove is level 3. That's, I guess, the benefit of this. He got solo XP. That's pretty fucking hilarious. 3 spells. This is the type of matchup where Ambessa needs help. But with Ryze mid lane against Ari, he should have timers. Especially because Vi can't pressure Ryze early on. Big trade here. JackeyLove doesn't get to fight back. The W from fengyue is very late. And Lucian didn't dash forward. He wanted to keep mana. Vi completes a clear very early. Look, pay attention to Lisa's clear. He's very far behind. He didn't take golems in his clear. And now, perfectly, Vi is going to do the crab into Gromp, into Wolf respawn, and have a great time. Junjia, wasting time. I really don't like this. I think he should have just collected Gromp, Wolves, and then go base, insta, take his top side, be ready for crab respawn, and GG, I think. That's a charm. HongQ still needs to crash his wave. He's getting murdered here in the matchup. Let's see if Tian backs him up. I think Tian should look for a dive here, bro. Come on, Tian. He's going behind Ryze. Okay, Creme. It's a cannon. Ari is staying. I think Junjia, just because he tried to look for that bot gank, he could have based after Wolves, but now he wasn't on time. And Tian got a little bit of a comeback here. We're not diving HongQ, by the way? I would, bro. Lila. You told me to look for matchup. What web do you recommend for this? Bro, the best thing, honestly, you just go on Google. Go on YouTube, which is owned by Google. And then you write challenger. Like, you pick a top player that you like. For example, Zeus. Ambessa versus Rumble. Challenger. And then you see his POV. And if you don't find a specific pro player, you just write challenger. And then you look at it from there. As an example. That's what I've always done. But I know there's like databases now with like specific matchups and so forth. And a good place for inspiration as well is just Lolesports. If you open Lolesports, there's a one-trick side, or like whoever has the highest play rate on a champ on the right side, that a high challenger. You can open up their OPGGs and download the replays from there too. A really OP thing is to abuse OTPs. OTPs are amazing. Who won draft? I prefer JDG's draft. I think that Top Esports draft requires you to play flawless, bro. Don't worry about it, Hinzi. I choose to engage in the questions to know, so like... Do you also think that people overrate the statistics? Like people determining very favorite match if their winners are 52-48? 52-48 is a really big deal. Having a 4% edge in a matchup, in a game where there's 10 champions and so many variables, that's a really big statistical gap. You know when you drink caffeine and you had, ooh, here comes the snap, Vi is 6, Rakan is 6. Rest in peace, and I think that's game, guys. Oh, what the fuck? What? Are you mad? Oh my days! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yo! Why didn't the LPL casters like come or something, bro? Bah. Bah. Ah. Wizardry. Absolute wizardry, bro. Top Esports cannot slow down. Oh man, another charm. Another charm. HongQ. No flash on Creme. HongQ did a professional Jiang prediction? Nah, man. Fuck it up. Bro, I should just put a whiteboard behind me. And when I'm talking about things, I just write a random word I'm saying every like 30 seconds. And then it just makes me seem very official. Varakan are just OP together. They actually are. Straight up. You know, people always look at scaling through the lens of damage output and range sometimes. But target access... Like, for example, the average person doesn't look at the Rakan as a scaling champion. But it really is. It really is. And even more so when you have champions on your team that have melee target access. Like Nocturne Vi. Alright, here we go. Junjia gets kicked. That's a rumble ult. Does enough to kill Tian. Can he find the CC chain? Junjia. ZUIAN can flash maybe. Here they go. Looking for Junjia. Junjia, gonna get the Q over the wall. Ah, oh, the honey fruit. JDG are looking, bro. Maybe JDG is like, yo, we just watch BLG lose. This is our LPL to win, bro. Come on, now lock in. What do you predict going into MSI from the LCK? I have to check the standings. You prefer LPL more than LCK or just didn't want to watch HLE, bro? This is like 2 top 4 teams in L playoffs. Why on earth would I want to watch HLE versus bro? Honestly, I don't root for any team, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I just want to see good League of Legends. There are players that I really enjoy. For example, this game, I'm a big fan of JackeyLove, Tian. I really like Gala. Combination in the nation brings his Lee Sin some salvation. He's fallen, doesn't W out. Maybe he could have. Mess ult onto Rumble. Rumble is tanky though. That's a level 12 Rumble. Huge Rumble ultimate. Creme flashes Junjia Q. ZUIAN tries to fire back. Can he get the Q2? Q2? Oh, he doesn't go for the Q2. He dies to Gala Galilei. And that's 7-1 Brazil. Yep, GG. Bro, it's fucking so early in the morning and I'm already sweating, bro. Like, how are we surviving this day? CC chain onto Jackie.
而且在这个阶段，安排在绕，安排啊，但是位置其实 Creme 非常危险啊，被抬脚，先被抬起，再来了，天霸横空内轰，小牛只能原地罚站了。兰博这个大招抗的 AOE 效果也非常不错，俊家又是个强能中选，再接一抬，神马登场，抬起了小天，小天马上被秒，只能强行丢回去，卖掉自己，再次成就 Gala 的双杀。办法了。 只能去等 JDG 有没有一些人员落单，甚至俊家仗着身后有队友，直接深入到野区腹地两冲到小田，再接天马横内轰，小田可能
That was always chill. I felt like I was in my comfort zone on stage. JackeyLove gets bonked. JackeyLove gets killed.
有神躲过了这一切，对，这波线直接能威胁到他。 又来了，又是先开大招，瞬间魅惑秒辅助，魅惑到了上单。
We diving out here. Oh, Junjia gets out. Rumble ult onto ZUIAN. That's a charm onto Rise. Make him remember you. Combination in the nation brings him salvation. Some kills back for top esports. Can fengyue defend the base? Here comes Ankara Messi. Ankara Messi. Ankara Messi. He gets one. Ankara Messi. Ankara Messi, 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 Ankara Messi. GG. Fuck! I thought it would be a bloody one, bro. Top Esports folded like a lawn chair, man. Alright, that was easy food for JDG. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the JDG draft already. I don't know, just like explosive compositions that allow them to fight early. It's very, very JDG pilled, let's call it. We're out here banning Ziggs ADC, bro. Instead of Mel. Don't know about that. JDG did an AD carry top, like an AD champion that carries. Ambessa is out. What else could they pick into Sion that could be an AD carry? Zahen goes kind of hard. It's not the greatest Vayne game. Vayne into Wukong, Ash Seraphine, Akad actually doesn't have good play into any champion here. Not even Sion, if I'm going to be honest. Lila. It's a pretty decent Akali game though. Honestly, will Creme just carry? Will Creme carry? Who wins bot? I think Ash Seraphine. It's actually even, I think. Even. Every first seed gets a free spot at MSI. No? Well, here we go. Ah, she. Here we go again. Level 3 gank as old as fucking the profession that is prostitution.
走过来又走过去，哇！
没想到这个
Hurry, bro.
一直在 A， 让 JackeyLove
We're missing the game.
之后再出稳定的一 Q。手机皇子其实一路，我觉得也就不要打了，可能为好一点。
但是安迪要
仗着人数优势吗？鲍勃。
小天马上到
这里Gala也已经赶到这场，再接着天崩地裂，其实领先关键。
That doesn't look like top esports came to play, guys. Maybe he can kill Vampire. He's just gonna ult out, play safe.
不错，不过俊佳这个成绩
开车
重要。
来啦！
找HongQ，他这儿
Oh, HongQ movement though. HongQ movement.
让你去不了 Q 闪现狙 Q。
Can they get a kill? That's a kill for Akali. Where's that creaking popping sound, bro? It's my fan. Oh, that chatter the other day, bro. He made me want to like live in the woods and not interact with a single human being again. I'm like, oh, it's so fucking hot. He's like, why don't you turn on the AC? Oh my lord, that drove me insane. I might have just got him being like he might have just rage baited me. No, but it's not even about the rarity of having an AC. It's that if he's serious, if you're serious with that comment, just turn on the AC. When you say, oh, have you seen my keys? Have you looked where you last put them? Yeah, to whose benefit is that sentence? When I look for something, I am looking exactly where I thought the last place I put them. That's the first place you look. Why, Tian? Tian has used Wukong ult defensively. Oof. It's a Sukumucho if I've ever seen one. Arrow to the head, TP on the back, Xion is here, Xiaoxu, will he also show up? Creme, get the money, dollar bill, yo. Gala gets booped. Vampire is not in Transylvania. HongQ flashes out, but Junjia cancelled the Q, so he didn't need to. Would Inspire be a top 10 EU player of all time? If we count like Western, like keep in mind, bro, his play is America. He played in America, so it depends on what you mean it. You mean, is he European because he's from Europe, or do you mean like his play in Europe? Just European. Yeah, for sure. Inspired is a kingmaker, like that does. Like his championships are very meaningful in the sense that he did it with players that might never win championships again. You know, like do you think Isles is ever gonna win LCS without Inspired? I doubt it. Sorry, Isles. You're just catching. I wouldn't even call it straight bullets. Like that was just a straight, you know, aim for you. All right, Tobis was actually getting traction. Like they're actually moving into the enemy's side of the map. Interesting purchase there from HongQ. I kind of fuck with it. A little Leandri into these HP stackers. I kind of fuck with it, bro. Why did Inspired teamless for like a season after EG? It wasn't a season. It was one split. And he was supposed to join Vitality, and then Vitality said, nay. He bought Leandri because it reveals Akali? No. No, Richie. If Leandri revealed Akali, I think Akali would be the least playable champ in the game. ZUIAN a good champion to pass. Like ZUIAN is a good champion in games where he needs to soak damage, and the enemy like has damage in one wave. And if you think about that, think about like Wukong, Akali. They don't like. Holy Seraphine ult on the whole team because of the fucking reflect was kind of sick. Holy. Look at Xiaoxu, he's kind of Thanos. Okay, Xiaoxu. They can't kill Xiaoxu ever, bro. Especially with Ash's conditions being so bad. He fits exactly the same bill as Aatrox. He is exactly that, a better version of Aatrox. Tian, the man from Pakistan, is trying to run. No one can stop the urge of punching the chickens. Nobody. What is the most OP champion to ever exist in any version of League? Probably like Release, Xin Zhao, Dodge Maxing Jax, Mordekaiser, Kassadin. Kassadin was unbelievably broken, like beyond comprehension. Runeglaive Ezreal was not even comparable, like it was not OP. Runeglaive was really whatever. No, Kassadin R range was like 800, bro. Like, you fucking TP'd the whole map. It was ridiculous. And your Q silenced. Your Q had 100 base damage level 1. I remember this specifically because every time I played Kassadin, I said, let's go invade level 1. But Zinzao might be the most broken release ever. Alright, Drake in 15. Top Esports can't give this up. But they also don't seem to be in a position to play. But they have 2 items on Ashe. I feel like this is the only moment they have item parity. Release Vladimir was also incredibly broken. Incredibly broken. Release Vladimir. Release Oriana as well. Jesus Christ, release Oriana. Holy CC train from Top Esports. Laila, Laila. Junjia 1. Junjia 1. Hook Sion. Ooh, ZUIAN lives because of the Mikos. That's big. Big for Top Esports. That's a really important CC chain that I have to say Gala kind of fucked up. It's kind of crazy to say, but I feel like Gala is like the worst performing player on JDG this split. Gala hasn't had a lot of Gala moments. Gala has not been that great. Does Creme just carry now? He can, yeah. We are here trying to reflect the sound. So uncomfortable that Gala has the kills. JackeyLove, through all the pain of the early game, the level 3 gank and the river gank, JackeyLove is in pretty good conditions. Is the hand just better Aatrox? Yes. I don't like his buy though. Strybreaker? But Strybreaker is pretty OP, like you can get away with it, but I just don't think it makes a lot of sense this game. It is Death Dance ASAP. Death Dance, Sterak, GG. Xiaoxu stacking his passive fully on ZUIAN. Dracon in 1 minute. I don't know why we're sieging on mid like this. Why are both top laners here? Chinese sound sounds fucking goofy, bro. You just sound like he stubbed his toe when he fucking ulted. Guys, the Drake spawns in 1 minute. What are we doing here? Can someone go top and push top? What are we doing here, man? Alright, Drake is spawning now. Now we can show up. Nah, look how late we are, bro. Xiaoxu went top. He took 3 minions and then based. Bro, how are we so fucking offbeat, bro? And now we're TPing. We're TPing and we could have been 16. We could have been level 16 right now, bro. Could have been level 16 on Xiaoxu. Would have been a massive difference. Creme on the flank. Also no 16. Arrow doesn't land. Creme didn't R yet. Creme is holding W. Gets hooked. Creme gets hooked. It's a terrible move from Creme. Creme survives. Wow. Wow, Creme lives. How can Creme live? Crazy. GG. Oh, we have a series, guys. We have a series. Oh, Tian. Holy, you beast. I didn't even see you did that. I had all eyes. All eyes on Creme during this fight, but Tian just completely won behind it. Damn. Well, that's GG. How to come back with JDG's draft. Didn't have an 80 carry.
是的，这次是命中皇子了，来自 JackeyLove 的，
没有人管。
对，带着 buff 的2路推进，哇，又是一个RE起手。虽然说 T 波斯被放出来，在补了一个
Holy massacre，
但是根本不足以挽救安妮。
这一眼都看不了，在2塔下。
是的，侧边的开车，3又想断一下泰坦的回防。
ZUIAN is such a clumsy scion, bro. Not clean at all. I don't think the draft is that terrible from JDG. I think it's fine. GG. The sound is unkillable, bro.
这样炮波直接集火上路的防御塔，又想去打猴子大闹天宫，先闹一下正面的进场。小奶油残血想退场，砸在空中直接被击落。嘎啦，
Okay. Yeah. It's not enough from JDG.
只剩下一个 Gala， 在
Triple
面
kill
对
for
3
Jackie.
人，3人车又好了，虽然一头撞到了防御塔上。
It looks fucking fun to play Sion this game, bro. Look at him, bro. He's such a brute.
还有个超级兵，哎，一闪想杀想换，
杀一下 JackeyLove， 成功的打了个1换1。
哎，那有可能
Alright,
就是
defended the Nexus.
多啊，这两个人开塔速度还是不够的。
确实挡到了，但是这边
Yeah, now what to say about this game currently? Like, this game is just in the dumpster. AP carry bot lane just doesn't scale good into the game at all, bro.
自己走上寒冰的抽奖结束，而京东现在疲于清兵，小天也把下路的兵线给带过来，主基地最后的攻防，自然又是贴了一个车，皇子 EQ 穿出来，艾希萨的分尼保持一个很好的距离，安逸率先被秒了，猴子搅翻了后排，嘎拉直接被猴子3切而死，那正面已经是
Nice, we have a fucking series, guys. We have a fucking series.
的情况下，这场比赛强势扳回一城。
We have a goddamn series.
恭喜滔博，
God bless.
没错。
Thoughts on Reckless getting World Championship ring?
那结果
Fucking cool, bro.
考虑了现在是
That's insane.
班的
Sick. That's my boy, bro. Give him 10 rings, bro.
他们
Alright, we're 1-1. We have a fucking series on our hands, bro.
的，但拿到卡稳妥的这一环，
Sivir Karma.
这个
Zinzao. No, 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 no. Don't pick Jace. Don't pick Jace.
和这个加上
Crosante when Nara's available.
来拉扯，能
No, don't pick Jace.
哦
I don't know about picking Jace. I don't know about that, Kevin.
都有一定破个手，
也能
I'm not a big fan of Nico.
对，关灯有今天
Tony, the sign guy,
都有一个不错的
playing
效果
Nico. Don't know about that, Kevin.
我还比较
I feel like
好的
Jace
是拉是
might die into Nocturnes and a top laner, but I do feel like the rest of the composition, Sivir, Karma, Skarner, I really like it into the Nico, Ezreal, Victor business we got going on.
肉一点。
It's also one of those things where, even though Jace might not be good into Nocturne, if JDG had Jace, it would really make their comp strong. Skarner's strong here, but I do think that Nocturne is good into Skarner in the 1v1, but a lot of people don't give a fuck. Xiaoxu has played a lot of Tryndamere in the best.
蛮王
Lila.
找他上
This is not the first time, guys. Not the first time.
杰斯
Lila. I think all in all, honestly, guys, I kind of like the top Esports draft a little bit more. But maybe it's my lack of knowledge around Tryndamere, because I do think that if he wins the lane, he can just blow up the game.
也感谢神
Q，
那还在博弈。
但现在第二轮，红
Okay.
Q 红 Q 想吃个经验到2级，
Creme doing his best to defend Tian in the jungle, which makes sense. Can Creme fly? Oh!
这感觉中
Oof.
掉了很多级。
Alright, Creme gave up his whole lane for this, guys. His whole lane has been given up.
这很危险啊！
那一级2个 QA 打下来，阿拉拉的血量已经
Ooh.
扛了下
Ooh, ZUIAN. That's clean. Clean step forward there to
到
E.
我身后，我直接往
You call stream MSI, right? Yeah.
在上路
In this draft, though,
真的到6
I
人
kind of prefer top esports. I believe in JackeyLove Severe. I don't know how much value this Tryndamere can
确
get.
实杀你一次，他
There's a lot of pressure on him to actually like win the lane. That's a big ask, I think. He has to like win, you know, get a kill or two, give Nocturne an ult to target.
场他带了个
HongQ is good Victor, right? I feel like a good mid laner is a good Victor, like.
这 CDG
Because like Victor is just a test of fundamentals, like of positioning. Like the spell usage of Victor is some of the easiest in the game.
望在
对抗
There's no
特别想跟你2打来了，一刀两刀
no easier champ to play. Like I think HongQ is a good player, therefore I think he's a good Victor.
不是小徐一刀都在给你
Victor lane is pretty hard to land while kiting. Nah.
杰斯留有意就能直接将蛮王给吹开。
Xiaoxu. Oh, the Sultan blade
是还好拉开了很快
was so close to clipping ZUIAN's ass. Okay, it's getting spicy.
慢1秒
Losing flash in the 1v1 and having a lane that is frozen. You are cooked, by the way. You're in trouble.
当时拿到
Skarner's coming to save his ass.
只能说少
Yeah, Victor laser is not hard to hit,
这个
guys.
信还是比较
It's,
多的哦。
也有一个惩戒在身上，就看怎么撤退了。君家
对，尤其是蝎子是可以过墙的哦。现在6白血把小龙
哎呀
剩下来，
死在这里了
开中国要被留。
well.
回不了。
在这里偷被
This is gonna become very interesting.
其实还是下路
Junjia griefed pretty fucking hard.
他就是
I don't know about this
把这个
Drake
偷下来
take, but it's just greedy, right?
这样的话就是打野的人头。
It's just that I hate the fact that for JDG, the fact that JackeyLove got a kill.
后续追击了。
It's like the worst thing possible. You got a Drake, but
也是讲尽量把那个性
I
格
feel like that's something you can easily secure with your bot lane
小技能的博弈，
6 and take your time, you know.
蛮王现在已经贴脸了，还有一刀。
3刀下来，再一
The reason I said this shit is gonna get interesting is because of Jace having no flash and having a frozen wave. And Sivir getting a kill. So this is gonna get freaky. Let me pull up some stats here on Tryndamere. I wanna see how well he does into Sivir in solo queue and Karma. So Sivir, in my opinion, should be one of the weaker ADCs into Tryndamere. But this is a Tryndamere without Ghost. HongQ, good flash, gets a scanner ult out. I'm trying to choose which ship I'm gonna jump into. Junjia has ult, and I feel like this Jace is gonna be completely on farm. Would you ever lane swap? I think it's too early. And Jace will, instead of dying top, he will be dying bot. Jace is very easy to dive in a lane swap. Where can we see Victor passive stack? There's nothing on the screen actually. But he should be on first upgrade. Oh, ZUIAN with a bad trade there when he went in for the melee queue. Junjia is around, Skana is also marking. Nico is opening top lane, Ezreal's catching a wave. Look at Nico. Skana is just like hovering around while doing his camp, so Jace doesn't get dove, but I kinda like the play where Nico commit all the way. I think Gala would have free push, they're not planning to dive him. Yeah, Civic Karma is really good in Ezreal Nico, I agree. That's why we like have two schools of thoughts. HongQ, poorly placed W there, I think. Massive kill. Karma flash mantra Q to slow him. I think his W placement could have been a lot better though, the Victor. I don't think it would have mattered though, but still. I think that Vampire could have committed to that top play. Would have been good, honestly. TS wins late game? Yeah. JZG need to keep collecting Drakes, but JackeyLove, because of that one kill, now has Essence Reaver. Huge cancellation. Really big. I don't think Gala has Trinity Force. I think he's far from it, bro. He doesn't have that at all. Do you think this TS roster is still cursed? No. Tabe was previously playing Kanavi League of Legends, you know? And Kanavi League of Legends is just not good against T1. This is Profane Hydra on Xiaoxu, yeah. He just dives him, no? Holy. Damn. Jinda is very rare, but Xiaoxu uses as a counter into Jace, and every time he plays that, he does a fucking great job. Hey! ZUIAN knows. Tian's trying to collect a Drake. JDG is in top lane because I think you cancel one time. Honestly, I think ZUIAN fucked up by cancelling the Nocturne. if Nocturne based, it would have been good, but I also think that maybe Tryndamere can 1v1 dive him, and that's why they're calling him off. Jace is level 9, guys, so Tryndamere is level 11. I think Tryndamere is definitely underplayed, but I do think Xiaoxu has a matchup knowledge advantage because of it. That's Aurora with no... Oh, sorry, Sivir. I thought it was Aurora. Oh no, JackeyLove. That's kind of depressing, Jackie. Okay. Vampire kind of griefed here, bro. It didn't, his R and all that shit that he just did. But I thought that was Aurora on mid lane. I was like, okay, they're ulting because she has no flash, so she have ult proto belt, and then I didn't even realize that they swapped so soon. Very early to swap. JackeyLove being on mid lane this early in the game, I don't think it's the way. The new phase rush, I think it's worse for Jace against Tryndamere. That would be at least my read. And I think that if I'm playing Jace, I'm matching a combat summoner here. Like, I'm playing a combat summoner, I'm playing Ignite of my own, and I'm looking to fist. Because this is the type of matchup, if you ever let go or you don't get value, like, you're gonna just suffer the whole game. It's kind of like playing, it's very similar to Jace against Nasus. Anyone has experienced playing that matchup, it's like, a lot of Jace matchups is like, oh, I'm 30 CS ahead. And then when they reach a breakpoint, regardless of being 40, 50 CS ahead, 2 platings, hey, Gala E! You play Jace in those matchups against like Nasus, Shyvana top, or Tryndamere, or Yorick, you just get murdered for the rest of the game. I don't know how many times you play against a Nasus, you are 40 CS ahead, and then he has like Ninja Tabe and Sheen and a Ruby Crystal, and then he just runs you down, and you have to, you lose your flash, and suddenly the matchup is on a knife's edge. I remember, like, I remember I was watching VODs of like Shyvana into Jace, and it was a Shyvana player that went Doran Shield and just E'd minions from max range. E'd minions, played TP Exhaust, E'd minions, and then CS was Jace 50 against Shyvana 20. She had like cloth armor, boots, Doran Shield. Xiaoxu, can he get contact with ZUIAN? Vampire ain't feeding. Laser beam, just the tip of it. Still can't believe how Gala lost flash. Like, that's disgusting. I hope HongQ doesn't go fucking Proto Belt this game. Like, he needs to do damage. So basically, Shyvana Jace, right? I'm 50 CS to 20, I'm fisting, and then I have serrated Dirk, 2 long swords, Tear of Goddess. She has boots, cloth armor, Doran Shield. And then, like, she just ults me on the forehead. All-ins me with exhaust. Just fucking forces your flash, fixes her wave state, and then, yeah, and suddenly a game of cat and mouse begins. This streamer is going collector, bro. This is old and new old Shyvana. Your top main? I played top in LCS, if that's the question, but I have played every role competitively except support. Yeah, I'm not so excited about this collector purchase. What's your prediction? Who makes MSI from LCK? I don't know. I have to check the standings. This road to MSI format is disgustingly... Yeah, it's like... We have no finals. Come on now. Who you got here? I think JDG is gonna win. But it's gonna be tight. Especially if Junjia wants to ult in and just... Oh, the damage from Aurora! Woo-hoo-hoo! The kiting though! Severe karma! Yeah, scratch what I said. Scratch what I said. I have to say though, Junjia and Vampire played this teamfight disgustingly bad. They played it awful. I think Vampires had a horrible Nico game here. And I can say the same for Gala as well. Fuck, it's Beast was brought garlic to the rift or something. Like, I don't know. Wasn't LNG first in their group? Bro, they're the only team that didn't beat the Ascend group team. JackeyLove has flash. Uses it. Nah, LNG is disgusting, guys. Like too many people are yapping about, like too many people in chat yapping about things when they don't watch the games. Like LNG is fucking so boring. They do nothing. They play like a bottom LCK team, bro. They don't play like a bottom LPL team. They play like a bottom LCK team. Fucking Croco and Bulldog, bro. No sauce there at all. Their coach is 40-year-old Edgar, so it makes sense. He's using the 2017 strats. 1xN is good. They have good players. LNG has a good roster, yeah. But bro, that team just sucks. That team has no balls. That team is neutered, bro. Okay, JackeyLove has no flash. I feel like if Top Esports survive to JackeyLove having flash up again, GG. We need 1xN in a good team? Nah, we need Monkey and Leave in a good team. That's what we need. Why is DNS so bad even though they have good players? DNS has good players. Who's good on that team? Dudu? Fine. Dudu's okay. Alright, Lila. Okay. Nocturne. Nocturne is just... This is so over, bros. That's Nash. Bro, I pulled up the stats because I have a D+ underkill bet going, right? And I pulled up the stats and I thought I put a bullet on game 1. And then I pull it up and it's like 10 kills, 31 kills, so 41 kills. And I'm like, what the fuck happened there, bro? And then, oh, I realized it's game 2. Is Nock bad this game? I think like Ezreal, Nico is really bad this game, more so than anything else. Vampire? Vampire? JackeyLove? JackeyLove lives with Karma Shield. Junjia, the one time you're supposed to ult in, you don't? The one time you're supposed to? Nice. Alright. Must have not had a ult or something. I don't know, bro. Hey, top east was bot lane, though. Top east was bot lane and Creme. Creme gave up his whole game to save Skarner in the jungle. Whole game. And then still he was so fucking impactful. Back to the drawing board, JDG. I think it's time for JDG to just activate Tabe tactics. You gotta activate Tabe tactics. No, Xiaoxu did his job. Did his job for sure against the Jace. But the issue is, like, look at the gap in value of bot lane. Enemy Sivir Karma is 50 times more valuable than this Ezreal and Nico, and it doesn't help that Gala and Vampire are both playing like shit. This game is really not on Tryndamere and the pick. Collector's goofy, but like, I thought we'd be buying like Navori or some shit. I really don't know what the builds are. Okay. I don't know, Gala looks so old, bro, the way he games. Really not, bro, Gala, bro. Bro, we're talking about where Leave should go, bro. Borderline Gala is gaming in a way that makes me think Leave should be here, bro. Fair play to ZUIAN, bro. That was a stressful game to play, bro. No, he just wants crit, guys. Having crit is the important detail of Collector. It's not about choosing a different lethality item. But I personally, I would think that Navori Quick Blade would be so important for Tryndamere, you know? How the fuck JDG keeps throwing? To be fair, Ezra got a kill. The same time Tryndamere solo killed. So this game was always even. And then JackeyLove had Essence Reaver before Drake too, which is a big difference maker. No, Navori Quick Blade offers you... No, guys. Navori offers you mobility. What do you think Tryndamere can itemize in a way where he auto-attacks once and kills somebody? Nah, bro. Like, Navori gives you... It makes you sticky. Navori, you E, auto once or 2 times, and you have E again. Tryndamere Gale Force. That would be amazing. Oh, Junjia. Oh, Gala is so washed, bro. What is that E? JackeyLove with the boomerang. JackeyLove has GA as well. Nah, JDG look like... What the fuck? I have to say, I don't know. I have to say, I'm very disappointed with Vampire, very disappointed with Gala, very disappointed with Junjia. They are playing like fucking proper ass cheeks. Proper ass cheeks. Like, straight up. This is some fucking strange ass playoffs. Like, JDG's, bro, like, you need to lock in, bro. Yo, you're playing as BOG in the downstairs department. You're going to the lower bracket to play against Bilibili, bro? I don't know. Top esports look way better today, guys. They look way better. Alright. Game 4-5. Tabe magic needs to be activated. We need to see like Jinx, Lulu, fucking Maokai jungle. Is JackeyLove Yone that good? You mean Creme? And yes, it is. Get hyper. I haven't thought enough about draft to predict first picks here. And Nivea? Casio. Trundle. Trundle is performing super well. Hui into Casio. I kind of like that. Alright, Tabe. Sprinkling. I like the Hui into Casio answer. Now the question is, can JDG pivot to a Cassiopeia top lane? Actually, I'm trolling. It's top esports that are fucking cooking. No Tabe. I like the Hui into Casio. Oh, that's the Tabe Maokai classic. HongQ, Yasuo. Casio top lane. Lila. Nah, Casio's going top. No way we're picking Maokai and not going AD mid, right? Tabe, they don't want the money. Your players don't like the money. Pick Lulu. Ooh, Caitlyn. Okay. This is gonna be a Jin. JackeyLove Jin on 3. What makes Quake good answer into Casio? Just outranges her. Keeps her at a distance. Ziggy Azalea for JackeyLove. This could be a simple top esports Renekton or Nar on 4. Caitlyn is strong. Caitlyn is strong. Another problem for Maokai is that if Maokai jungle lost phase rush, which is a massive loss by the way, massive. So you have to play like Comet or some shit. Like it's not good at all. The fact that phase rush is not in the game is a massive problem, buff guys. So he gets away with playing games like these a little bit more. Elise Navidad Ben. JDG, how will you treat top lane? Renekton Nar is the name of the game. Yeah, first strike, Comet, whatever. It's not phase rush, right? It's like you can't run away from combat the same way. Alibaba. I hate the Alibaba. I think the Alibaba loses them the game. That's a terrible Alibaba, no? I'm worried about this Alibaba lock-in. Alibaba against these three looks miserable. Rigatoni. It's gonna be matched with Nar on 5. And now the question is well, Casio's going mid. There's no question about that, but I'm thinking about the Maokai support angle. But I think you just pick a range support. You can even go Nami, as the chatter suggested, and you're chilling. Any range support is good here, really. Soraka could be amazing. Kate Soraka, Senna. That might be like one of the few that I don't like. Yeah, alright, that's better. Caitlyn Nami, the Los Ratones! Morgana! I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. It's like, sure, it cucks Alistar, but so many things cuck Alistar. But Morgana against... We're picking Morgana into Hui and Ziggs? Like, what are you gonna do with your champ? You're useless. I don't like the Morgana. I prefer top esports draft, if I'm going to be honest. I think Morgana is not the way. People say Trundle's going to be weak in this game. I think Trundle's going to be fine. He has to just ult Renekton, Pillar. Like he has Hui and Ziggs on his team. He's playing a slow game and he likes that. Trundle can be a very good champion in pokecoms. Like you Pillar, you force their dashes. It's really good. So a chatter sent me this translated. Basically, Summoner Park says, many fans are concerned about the spending of BOG and WE. For BOG, Bin and On are priced similarly, both starting at around 6 to 7 million. Bin previously took a pay cut. Shun is slightly more expensive, Viper's around 10 million. And Knight's price is even more outrageous, about double that of Viper. Everyone is on top salary. So this is a very expensive team. Their mid and jungle are the most expensive, only around 40 to 50,000 per month. So that's like a milli. Cuban and the AD carry were hired for very low price. Even the super player era wasn't expensive on loan. The total annual cost is less than 3 million. Under these circumstances, WZ ups his victory of BLG is more shocking to those in esports scene than to the audience. This is the passion of esports. This might be like the craziest gap in salary into defeat ratio that we've ever seen. Like WE beating BLG 3-1 will go down as one of the biggest upsets ever, man. Plain and simple. It's not you can look into the gameplay, you can look at into the fact that BOG is BOG and the players that they are, but looking at it from a salary perspective is also even insane. Crazy, unbelievable. To be honest, guys, Knight deserves to be by far the most paid player in the LPL. He's the kingmaker. So maybe the Knight still is going to do. Look. Oh, Vampire. What the fuck was that? This guy Vampire thought he's playing a modern champion, bro. Morgana has been fucking changed since fucking 2011, mate. Thoughts on Hui in this draft? I think the top esports have a winning draft. I think Hui and Ziggs are very strong poke champions here. I really like the makeup of the draft here. Tian still has flash, but he's not going to follow because Casio move speed there off of Q is going to let him get away. The main pain point for top esports is the fact that their bot lane matchup is miserable. Like it's Giga losing. But if they can get to mid game without big pain points, I think top esports draft is much better than the enemy. I think they have insane scaling this game. Chatters was saying earlier that this is a measurable Trundle game, but it isn't. Trundle doesn't need to hit anything. He needs to pillar and he needs to ult Renekton when he goes. And that's all. He pillars, you throw Hui spells, Zig spells, and you're there to block Maokai ult if it comes down to it, and that's it. Cassiopeia and Caitlyn will have a very hard time carrying the game against Hui and Ziggs off of the range. So basically, think of Trundle like pikemen that are dealing with the horses, the horse that is Renekton, and JackeyLove, Ziggs, and Hui are the Mongolese. They're the Mongols against the organ guns of Caitlyn and Cassiopeia. So I think Topi's is going to take a 3-1. Yeah, Mongolese are like these catapults that do a lot of damage and one-shot the organ guns.
W 没有压到位置啊，这小徐。
ZUIAN, he might burn flash here. He might burn flash. Oh! Damn, what a fucking good count there from Xiaoxu on the Gnar Q cooldown. This is very early on in the game to win the lane this hard with Gnar. Albeit, I have to say though, I do think Cassio is a stronger champion than Hui. But Hui beats Cassio in what she wants to achieve. But maybe Cassio is OP enough to be able to brute force. She's in a very good state with Deathfire Touch. Am I gonna watch Cologne? My brother, I'm busy with Age of Empires, Riftbound. CS has not been a priority of mine. Like, I've stopped watching Formula 1 too. Like, I'm not watching anything. You think TS win with Trundle co-streaming fights? Bro, he's gonna pillar and ult and that's enough. He doesn't need to do more. And then he can just fucking Q, Renekton, reduces AD and that's it. I think if ZUIAN traded flashes earlier, he would have... Ooh, look at that. JackeyLove is TP back. He might have to flash here if Vampire is good at the game. He healed. JackeyLove flash. Cass is the best at peeling and I don't think they should go raw and Deathfire at all. What do you mean? How does peeling have anything to do with Deathfire? I agree that Road of Ages doesn't need to be bought on Cassio in a lot of cases. In this game, probably you need it. Because you're gonna take a lot of fucking garbage damage. JackeyLove TP'd bot lane and he got to crash a full wave. Oh, maybe Tian can read now. That's insta ult from Tian onto the Maokai. I think Tian is in trouble. Morgana, Q, the stun. Oh, it's not Morgana, it's fucking Cassio, that's confusing. Xiao just 1 HP. What the fuck did fengyue just do? It works. It works. Fengyue almost has combo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combo ready. Vampire with the flash. A lot of summoners burnt here from blue side. In Renekton's conditions, he survived with 1 HP. Yeah, Trundle wanted to force in time for Alistar to tune up. Conqueror better than Deathfire? Nah, you're fucking tweaking, bro. Road of Ages is a good item this game. Bro, you're getting outranged. You need to buy Cassio. You need to have Road this game. You're not gonna fucking, like, you get comboed once by Hui during lane and you're fucking kicked out if you don't have Catalyst in Road of Ages. I think Vampire played that bad. I don't know. Vampire had such weird pathing. He wasn't in tune at all with what was happening. JackeyLove is fucking good on Ziggs, by the way. He's insane, Ziggs. But I also think maybe Ziggs is a useless champ. It's like one of those things where, like, top esports, I think their draft is better for what those champions are gonna try to want to achieve. But it's like one of those things where maybe their champs are just useless, so they can't do what they're supposed to do in terms of what the theme of these champions are. That can entirely be true. Xiaoxu is gonna begin to suffer hard now in this lane. It's like, let's say, it's supposed to be rock, paper, scissors, right? It's like Cassio and Kate are supposed to be weak against artillery in Hui and Ziggs. And let's say Cassio and Caitlyn in this equation is rock. Ziggs and Hui are paper. But maybe there's holes in this paper. Maybe the stone is too heavy. That's Riot's balancing problem. I'm just saying from a theme perspective, it should be very difficult for blue side to execute. Aren't DPS missing? No, they're not missing DPS. Trundle timing is wonderful here. No flash on Renekton. No flash. Holy Tian! Oh, here comes the Maokai though! The Root Sandstorm doesn't land! Junjia peels! No flash on Tian! Wow, what a sequence! Alright, okay. JDG just didn't have the information. They also just wanted to recall on Caitlyn. I guess JackeyLove just TP'd back with item. It was a big enough advantage. But I just saw a Cassio and a Maokai with items ready to go. No Trundle ultimate traded for Maokai ult, and I thought that Cassio was about to massacre, but what can you really do if you don't have vision? I just figured like a Black Shield Cassio right now in that game state, I think kills everybody. But they had no information, and Caitlyn just wanted to base to buy her item. The tempo advantage from Ziggs and the TP was too big. Does he have the Root Sandstorm already? Tian is looking to match. Holy Xiaoxu's got the rage. Renekton's got the ult, the E. Junjia can't find the angle for the Q back. Finds it finally. That's the flash. Oh, that's a combination in the nation. Junjia flashes out of the combo. Here comes Creme. Get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. fengyue is tanky. Can't find the DPS to kill Xiaoxu. That's a very important Q that Creme just missed. He has no mana. Creme. You gotta hit your abilities, Creme. Oh, he misses another ability. Is he gonna flash for that? He's gonna flash for that. QQ. Oh, out of range. Creme with the fear. Cassie's gonna reach. Here comes the snake. Xiaoxu E. The move speed from the crab. Is it enough? Creme. He's not locked in enough. JDG first tower, the win percentage 60% is insanely low. Caitlyn got the bot tower full, which is understandable. Alistair went for a walk. JackeyLove is playing in isolation on the Ziggy. Wait, did they kill Jackie? Oh, they killed Jackie. JackeyLove! JackeyLove, baby! JackeyLove! Ooh. Yeah, that's very bad for the game. They got a kill and the tower. Actually, Ziggs can just defend the tower if he doesn't die. He can just Ziggs ult the wave. That is actually a massive mistake from Jackie. Yeah, maybe top esports champions are just too fucking useless to do what they're supposed to do, guys. Let's see the continuation. Does Wei not go Deathfire Touch? Maybe it's better, honestly, than Comet. Alright, Creme hit the important spell, and that's the poof. Okay. I was worried that Renekton would E the ult there. I feel like he could, no? Exhaust is low-key kind of useless here for Vampire in this game. Like, I don't think it's gonna be an exhaust range too much. But I don't think he went exhaust, no? It's spellbook. I think I'm getting baited by chat. There's no way he doesn't play heal. He healed earlier, no? He healed on the all-in level 1, I remember. That one Drake is gonna buy top esports a lot of time. A lot of time, and time is good to sit there and hope that JDG is gonna make a couple of mistakes. I think you always ult here if you're ZUIAN. You're gonna have it back up when you get the next mega. Which is more interesting, AO2 campaign or WC3 campaign? WC3 campaign is some of the best story. The story of Arthas is like, I don't know, if they made that into TV series and they like HBO made it, like it could be like one of the greatest shows of all time, I think. But don't let anybody else but HBO make it. Like, fuck everybody else. It needs to be HBO. And then just sell it to the masses. Say it's a spin-off of Game of Thrones, and say this is how the White Walkers came to be, and everyone's gonna watch it and gobble it up. Why the fuck are there orcs in Game of Thrones? Alright. We can pillar this one. This Trundle, this Riffrail doesn't do anything, which is massive, by the way. Ziggs keeping his mid turret alive is big. Alright. Alright, let's see the top esports draft actually go in full effect. They have two items. Hui and Ziggs are gonna max range throw spells and never be in range of anybody. That is for sure happening, by the way. I feel like top esports, they know the game plan. They're gonna let Gnar progress on side, and then the rest is just gonna milk. Morgizi. Here we go. Gala, can he burn his flash? Escapes the jaws of defeat. Telling you guys, Top Esports draft is freaky if played correctly. Top Esports draft, I don't know, this is very YamatoCannon build, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very YamatoCannon draft. 2018 Vitality, we will play shit like this all the time. Ooh, too early fengyue. Combination in the nation, Black Shield blocks it. Ziggy, oh! He got some airtime. JackeyLove was on the wrong side. TP to mid lane. Alright, Top Esports, give it up. Give it up. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Top Esports don't know how to play the draft. GG, bro. GG. Oh, the flash. Very optimistic. Honestly, this game is very dirty. Very dirty. Is it weird that I think top win? I think, bro, it's the objective stacking and like how easy it is to... It's like JDG can just be forcing. They can just be forcing on the objective, which makes it freaky. ZUIAN can progress on side, but I wonder if it's correct for Top Esports to give up soul if they're not in a position to contest it. Maybe. Maybe, you know. Yeah, Thunder should buy supportive right now. Like, you should buy Knight's Vow, Redemption, or whatever. I think the Top Esports just need to play a way wider game. Like, they need to start setting up Drake like 1 minute before it spawns. They can't do retakes with this comp at all into Maokai Morgana. Like, because look how good they are in the in-between, in the standoffs and in the poke wars. They're doing really good. Alright, moment of truth. Guys, Top Esports is really late again, bro. It's really late. No, every item is bad except the correct one. Top Esports is giga late. 10 seconds before it spawns, you're gonna try to walk in here, bro. I really don't like this type of play. Look at the Gnar flank. We're flanking? We're flanking! No, ZUIAN, where are you walking? Alright, he just took the plant. He just took the plant for Vigid. Nice, we're hard forcing without draft. Okay. Tian lost all health. Oh, Gnar! Lila! The smite! Top Esports! Creme falls. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. fengyue with the combo. Trades his life. Wait, Gala cancels autos? Horizon focus, baby. Plants and Horizon focus. They got so much fucking vision. Alright. The slowest Nash of all time is commencing, but it's gonna be taken either way. Top Esports didn't even play this in a front-to-back fashion. Gala lost 60% of health walking into Hui E and Ziggs E. Gala! Was machst du auf dein Freizeit, Bruder? Gala! Nein! So washed, Gala. Unbelievable. And Tian with the smite, though. Tian with the smite. And then Gala cancels auto on Alibaba. Look at that Trundle damage done. Look, Trundle damage done is non-existent, but he's IOW goating. Like, his job is very specific this game. The siege is fucking painful. I'm happy that we got to see the vision of the draft play out. I'm not a madman. I'm not a madman talking about the draft and the dynamics of the champions. I'm so happy I'm not a madman. Holy, Lila. The Solari was not in range for Gala. Lila. Yeah, Nami would have been way better than Morgana, for sure. I agree. The move speed boost would have been massive. And then you know how Nami Maokai is an insane combo? It's an insane combo. Because they stand behind the Maokai and then the Davy Wavy comes through. Like, Nami would have been so much better. Morgana's disgustingly useless. This champion's release date is 2010, bro. Morgana can soon get a driver's license. Are you hungry? I'm fucking starving, love. Then order us food.
面 AP 输出比较多，但是自己家这边双。
Yeah, I'll order something after this game.
但是你看，就是滔博这里轮着 TP 回家补状态啊，结果这里只是吃到了。
And he's reworked, bro.
被套了一手印燃，想先秒风月嘛？但风月这个时候还是
Oh, Kobe!
力很足，直接把京东众人给炸惨了。俊佳
Holy the comp!
甚至还给他开了口尿遁。
Look at Nar also progressing on side in the bot lane. The composition.
下面之后鱼也被打了个半血啊，这位置。
Holy, I found top esports at 2.6, by the way. I found them at 2.6.
要被拆掉。
10秒钟，套博顺利的转到下面跟ZUIAN汇合。
想绕后想搏命了。
Oh no, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. ZUIAN is looking for the Renekton. They saw the little ball, the Dragon Ball.
藏在 F6 处，上过来，迎面撞上小奶油，发现自己只能走。 因为队友还在天涯海角，
是太远了，队友他要处理兵线，他根本出不来。
对
I got nervous when top esports like started to fucking face tank walk into the Drakes, you know? Like even how they contested Drake 5, that was fucking scary, bro. But it was insane, you know, the JackeyLove TP timer on item was really insane, really game changing in my opinion.
这边有点想法，想出击喽，蛇女也交了个 TP。
Oh, Xiaoxu gave him the jump. No.
闪现差一点。
Ooh, the stun. Wait, Tobias didn't go for end? You didn't go for end? Why are we walking here? Look at the base! Right. We're gonna get a Drake. Look at that, bro. The minions almost ended the game, bro. The minions almost ended the game. The filet mignons almost ended the game. We're going to LCS Drake, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking saving Private Nar. Nice. We have JDG and fucking BLG in the lower bracket. Alright, well. Guys, we have triple inhibitors. Fengyue is gonna fall. Here comes Ziggy though. I mean Nar. Nar with the flash! Aggressive! ZUIAN! ZUIAN so young! And he gets the W! Damn, what a performance from ZUIAN! And a Creme quadra kill on top of it! Holy, feels good. This prediction felt good. This prediction felt fucking good. Felt amazing! Holy! 来了来了